Hey guys! So we are going to make a video about this past weekend when we went to Dan and Phil, and then we went to Andy Black's concert.
Nothing really to say about Dan and Phil. It was good. Can't tell you anything. Spoilers. Yada yada. Bye. Okay.
Okay, well, I was gonna talk a little bit more about it.
Like, what is there to say?
I was just gonna, well, basically, Dan and Phil was fun, but we can't really say anything because we don't want to do spoilers. But it was cool. It was a good show. But yeah, so we went to that on Friday, and then on Monday we went to. Can you not? I don't do this. Monday we went to the Andy Black concert, but we also had the meet and greet. So for both of us.
VIP package.
If they can see that. But yeah, so we had the VIP
package.
We had the VIP package, so that means we got to meet him, have a photo taken with him.
Early entry into the venue. Exclusive pre-show meet and greet with Andy. One personal photograph and the opportunity to have one item signed. Specially designed Andy Black tour shirt. Exclusive tour poster, digital copy of Andy Black's new album, The Shadow Side, exclusive Andy Black drawstring, and the official meet and greet.
So this is what Ava had signed. Andy's cute little signature.
Little star. I have it on a page so that I can frame it and put it on my wall. On the page. Then there's the poster. I thought it was going to be bigger.
Yeah, I thought it was too, but it's V cute. I need to stop saying V.
The drawstring. Damn. The meet and great laminate.
You
can see it. Last but not least, the exclusive VIP only t-shirt.
For mine, which I did make a video about this that I'm going to post later, but I painted this thing that I had him sign, and so he signed it up here, kind of small, which is actually kind of adorable that he made it small, because like when I showed him this, I was like, oh, this is a metaphorical representation of like your album, like what it made me think of or whatever. And first he said that it was beautiful, which was amazing. But then he was like, do you want me to sign this? I was like, yes, like please, can you like sign it up at like the top, and can you write The Shadow Side? So he did, but yeah, I think he wrote it small because he's like, didn't want to take away from the painting, I guess, which is just super cute. That's that. That's my thing, and part of my story about meeting him. So
She was first in line, by the way, and then I was next.
I like walked up, and he was really sweet and polite. Like he was like, hi, how are you doing? Or maybe not how are you doing. I don't know if it matters.
How are you?
Yeah, he's like, hi, how are you? And so I was like, I'm good, how are you? Just probably smiling like an idiot the entire time. I kind of don't remember all of it just because I had like so much adrenaline and anxiety.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, neither of us have. I can talk. Neither of us have ever met anyone before, like a celebrity, especially someone that we both really, really like and look up to. So we were both kind of like really anxious and didn't really know what to do, kind of, I guess. Anyways, he was really nice, and like I said, he like said that my painting was beautiful and everything, which was just really, really awesome for me. And then you could either have someone else take the picture or have one of like their tour guys take the picture, or you could do like a selfie. So I was like, well, I'll do a selfie just because, I don't know. So I was like, oh, hold on, like let me get my phone out. And I was like holding my painting and trying to get my phone. I was like, okay, like here, I'm ready. Like, and I handed it to him to take the picture. And he was like, oh, are you ready? I was like, yep. And he's like, are you sure you're ready? And I was like, no, not really. I remember I said like thank you like twice or like 3 times during the whole thing. I probably said sorry just because I say that all the time.
No, me too.
Yeah, so we took the picture and then I waited for Ava because she was after me. But yeah, he was really sweet. He was so cute.
So for mine, she only listened to him for about a year. I listened to him for 3 years. So this was like a huge thing for me. And I looked up to him for freaking 3 years. Like, that's a whole lot of time. I made him and Juliet like bride and groom flower crowns because, I don't know, I like flower crowns and I thought that would be a good idea.
And Juliet likes flower crowns.
Mm-hmm. And so I made them, and then when my sister was done, she like went off to the side and like kind of stood there because she didn't want to leave me.
Yeah, I was waiting. And also
Yeah.
I wanted to stare at Andy's face some more.
And so, she did that, and I guess he was like ready for the next person, and he looked at me, and I was just like staring at him like, do I go? What do I do? And I was like kind of looking around like, and then I walked up to him and I said, I made these flower crowns for you and Juliet. And he takes them, and instead of putting one on, he puts them both on.
She didn't hand them to him together, but there was 2.
Yeah, and then he put them both on, and then like a 5-year-old, he was like, they're heavy on my head, and he was like looking around, and I just, in that moment, I remember just looking at him and being like, this is my hero. Like, so yeah, that happened.
It was adorable.
And then he signed my autograph thingy. And then, I don't really remember what we were talking about. I know we were talking about something, but I don't remember what we were talking about just because I completely blanked out because I was like, wow. Because I wanted to take a selfie with him too. But he's my background on my phone. He was my lock screen, so I wanted to open my camera before he saw that he was my lock screen. Because that's just, I don't know, to me that's just weird. So I opened my camera while I was still like waiting in line, so that when I went up there, he didn't see my lock screen. And I open the camera, and he goes to take the picture, and he points to the flower. He still has the flower crowns on, and he points to the flower crowns and takes a selfie. And I'm standing there laughing. I look so stupid.
You don't look that stupid.
I do. I'm laughing like an idiot, and he's just like looking so adorable with like the little flower crowns on. He's like pointing to them. He looks so cute.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just started freaking out. And then I just was like, thank you, and then I like ran away because I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't even remember like taking my phone from him or anything. And during the picture, of course, like when he was standing there, I was like, I feel like everyone was like that. Everyone was like, oh my god, like Andy, like I gotta get really close to him. Whatever.
I was just kind of like laughing because
Oh no, I was holding my painting, but I was like,
I just remember whenever he put the flower crowns on, there was a bunch of flashes because people were taking pictures of him with the flower crowns on, which was adorable.
yeah.
I got a picture of him. He took it himself.
Mhm.
So screw that, people.
I wanted to take a picture of him with the flower crowns, but 1, I knew I could get it from Ava, but 2, I was like standing apart from everyone else, and I didn't want to look like super creepy. When we were waiting in line, which when we were in line, you could still see him and everything. So it was like 2 girls in front of us or something, and he put in like a throat lozenge, like a cough drop, and he was talking to the girl, and we could hear him because we were like right there. He's like, I always wonder at these meet and greets because I'm always like having like these throat lozenges. Can't talk.
Throat lozenge.
Because I'm always having like these throat lozenges because I talk to all these people and it makes my throat hurt or something. I always wonder if people think that like, oh, just Andy Biersack smells like menthol. Like, that's just what he smells like. And he was just like talking about it to this girl, and I feel like she was probably just like, yeah, like, I love you kind of thing. Like, because that's basically what everyone was doing, just without like saying it. He was just really cute. He was really sweet and polite, and was asking people how they were doing and stuff. And like when people gave him stuff, he was like, "Oh, thank you so much." Like, he really seemed to appreciate everyone. It was great. Even though it was only like 5 minutes, it was great. Also, it was raining, and we were outside waiting. Well, we waited from 2:45
To like
until it was supposed to be 4:30 that we could get in for VIP, but it was actually 5, so we were waiting in the rain. And luckily I had an umbrella. It was just one, tiny one, and then I also offered it to this friend that we made because she was just like in like shorts and like this tank top without an umbrella, and it was just raining and cold. So anyways, it was just the 3 of us under like this tiny umbrella waiting for a few hours in the rain basically. But after the meet and greet, we had to go and wait back outside because we did tickets separately than the VIP. So we did get in earlier than everyone else. So we went back outside and waited. And then it was like, was it actually 6:30 that we got to go in?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we waited around for a little bit, like an hour. Well, I ran back to the car so I could put my painting back and some of like the posters and stuff. And the car was like 5 minutes away. So I went to the car, came back, we waited, and then we got to go inside. But when we went inside, then since we were one of the first people, we got to go right up against the barricades. We were right like in the very front, which
on the right.
Yeah, neither of us have ever been that close before to like a concert, especially like a big concert like that. It was really cool.
The opening act was really good.
Yeah. Oh, so Colors opened up for them, which I'll link them down below too. They were really good, especially if you like Andy Black's new stuff. Colors is kind of also like I don't really know genres, but
I'd say kind of 21 Pilots. Like they remind me of 21.
They remind me of it, but more.
They don't rap.
Yeah, no rap, and kind of more pop. Like synth pop, I guess maybe would be like the kind of genre. They had like a good energy and stuff, and they seemed to be really sweet too. So they were good. And then Andy was amazing. Like, 1, being so close to him, and 2, just his show, like, they were so good live.
And 3, he was shirtless.
Yeah, he just had on, like, this vest and, like, no shirt and just, like, these tight black pants, and it was also just really funny, like, in between some of the songs, he would, like, talk about some stuff, like, either what, like, the next song was, or just kind of react to what the crowd was shouting at him. Like in the beginning it was like 2 or 3 songs in, and some guy from the audience yelled, "Whip your dick out." And then Andy just talked about it for like 5 minutes. He's like, "Yeah, no, I'm not really gonna do that. Can you imagine if I was just like, can you imagine if I was just like standing here like, oh yeah, I really love my band, like, hold on." Like, just like, I don't know, just was talking about it, and it was just funny. And then he talked about spitting water on his drummer and how he threw a towel into the audience, and then the audience was like fighting over it and like yelling. It's like, what the hell are you guys doing? He did throw some stuff into the audience, only like 3 things or something, but yeah, it was a good show.
Then after, they had an anti-black blanket. And I really wanted to get it, but by the time we went back to the merch at the end, it was all sold out.
Yeah. Because we weren't going to go to the merch beforehand, because we were like, no, we're right up against the barricade, we're going to stay here.
And then I posted the picture of Andy with the Magazine account on Twitter, and Andy's mom and dad both liked it.
Yeah, I also posted a thing on Twitter about just like, oh, thank you, Andy, for the incredible show and everything, and both his parents liked that too. But yeah, so it was just, stop, I don't have that much time. She's laughing about something, I don't know what, but yeah, so anyways, I'm gonna wrap up this video because I don't have much space left on my card. So I'm going to link to the stuff. I'm going to be putting like all of the photos and videos I took on Tumblr. So I will link that down below. That's pretty much the experience. Let me know in the comments if you had any questions or anything, because I'll gladly talk more about this, honestly.
Me too.
Yeah, I'll let her know to get on there and comment, because she'll at least do that. But yeah, so make sure to like it if you like this video, and also subscribe, because I'm going to be posting more videos. I mean, probably not about this, because I never go to meet and greets, but I'm going to be posting more videos. So yeah, that must. I always never know how to start it. That's like the part that I'm just like, all right, what do I say?